mean, I was the fastest 4 years.
Oh, I know. And I can remember most of you guys went to go.
And somebody told you that.
I knew it.
And then,
He said, enjoy it. You know, he's a freshman now, but you know, like,
boy, it was.
it was truly the best 4 years of my life. Like, it was so much fun.
Yeah. Yep.
I just loved it. You're doing a really good year on it. Like, remember the reason. Like, you know what I
That
mean?
makes it, yeah.
9416211.
How old would this Gunlock boys be?
Senior.
Oh, okay.
I thought Andy was registration. I thought he was maybe the first year, but I could be wrong. So Andy transferred into Detroit. He was playing hockey after he might have been. I think he was playing hockey before. I don't know. I think he was at Bay. Oh, he was. Anyway,
No, I just wondered if they were playing hockey either of them because they didn't play like in high school and stuff. Okay.
Andy still plays. He can't transfer. I know he played one or 2 years. Yeah, but then I think he played football.
Did he play football for Springboro? Did he not go to Springboro?
They always play.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I knew it was John Cusack. They met friends of ours last
Wow. So he is
well, right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He goes for hockey. So last summer when we went to Vegas, he was like, no, what's
Oh my gosh. Oh, gosh. Unbelievable.
our boys are not.
Well, and Gretchen is, we were talking about that today. I said, sometimes you can learn sport, but sometimes you can, she's born athletic.
Yeah, I do too.
And,
Here's the girl.
that wonderful Raleigh.
I know, yeah. Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They have a way of doing that.
Yeah, no, he was pretty good. That was something he found to be,
A record player. Yeah, I didn't get to even open it that round before I didn't know what color. Oh, it's that round is like leather. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so,
My first, she got white.
I got that.
Yeah.
I writing it down. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So I got to the end
Oh, yeah.
because they went over to bar.
We'll move. We're gonna move. Are they in there?
I know. I was thinking, and I actually have. No, I do. I already did it. So I'm like, I didn't go outside the house. I just brought it right now. So anyway, so Ronnie got me there.
Oh, that's good.
So I, yeah.
They score that ice off.
Very, very fresh, freshly promoted.
Well, yeah, that's actually if they score it up to pretty good, pretty good. No getting around it. They tore a corner.
I have about a 3.5 minute interview I did with Coach Morris.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean,
Really, really cool.
I figured, we do like how I did with the juniors and let's just go find coaches.
Are they doing tonight's call every both periods?
I don't know. That part I don't know. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start talking and streaming. Just says .com/South Metro Sports. Easiest way. It's got no customized URL. South Metro
Oh,
Sports.
is that right?
And hello, and thanks for joining us this evening as we bring you another Springboro Panthers home game here on the YouTube home of South Metro Sports. This is Lee W. Mallon, and Tyler Poe will be joining me shortly. As the Springboro Panthers will take on the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. This is sure to be a great fireworks-packed match tonight. The Patriots, one of the top teams in Central/Southwest Ohio. Patriots 8-1-1 on the season and 4-1 in conference play. Springboro 9-4-1 on the season and 6-1-1-1 in conference play, dropping an overtime decision to Moeller last night, the Northland Ice Center in Cincinnati, 4-3. Panthers look to get back on the winning track. Springboro's had a winning record this year against the Olentangy, tying and beating Olentangy Orange, tying the Pioneers here at home and winning on the road, beating the Braves here at South Metro Sports. And now the Panthers will take on the Patriots of Liberty. We had a quick conversation with head coach Tony Morris, and we talked a little bit about the Panthers, a little bit about the Patriots, and a little bit more about hockey. We hope you enjoyed this interview. It's brought to you here on the YouTube home of South Metro Sports. We'll be back after the interview for the game.
And do you have to do it for a year? You could just cancel it. Right, yeah. Just 1/3. I can't say quarter. Yeah. You know, you always say a quarter. Yeah. I know. I always joke because people say a quarter, and I'll go, it's not a quarter. It stands for a third. I want to see it.
I might want to go down there. You want to go down there.
It is oh, that's a, I'm going to say that.
All right. No, I'm saying I'll come say bye.
Oh, okay, bye. All right. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm sorry. You gonna stay for the whole game? Yeah. When do you go back? Oh, this Wednesday. Oh,
I feel like, I don't know, it's weird to every morning at like 6 a.m., work all day. So I just love
yeah.
$250 per hour.
go back and be with friends. Yeah, but it's really dumb. And you're, I'm not, I have a few things that
We're back here live in the lobby of South Metro Sportsplex. Lee W. Allen and Tyler Poe shortly joining me here.
Yeah.
The teams have not hit the ice for a warm-up, but I originally thought they would.
oh, that's good.
But can we just say,
You want me to do this or just
our Zoom H5 recorder that Nick got us to do the interview should stay
Be like a hard one.
I love it. But in the interview, Coach Morris was talking about how talented the Panthers are.
Yeah, Ohio.
Make sure the D zone
Yeah.
strong, and Jay Kiplinger, who's been Panthers in, game out,
I think for the
going
most
to
part,
have another stellar performance because this Patriots team will work to get their opportunities in. Be sure to have a great Capital Hockey Conference battle here on South Metro Sportsplex. Great crowd on hand. Most of the fans waiting in the lobby or heading downstairs.
I guess
Now
they
the
plan on
Colts
people
and watch
not showing
Panthers
up.
play the Liberty
That's
Patriots.
the airline for the
We're still waiting on the teams to hit the ice. Not quite sure why the delay is. Watch the stream a little bit before yours truly started talking. That was the Springboro Panthers alumni game. Always great to see the alumnus of Springboro Panthers back home in town. Very successful Panthers organization, sending many Panthers on to college hockey. Started in 2003. Last year made the jump from the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League to the Capital Hockey Conference. Springboro, along with the Mola Crusaders out of Cincinnati, the two non-Columbus teams. There was actually a story that I read from CAC_hockey on Twitter from the Columbus Dispatch. I'd like to read that a little bit as we're waiting for the teams to jump out. And there'll be Liberty Patriots versus the Springboro Panthers here shortly, hopefully soon. This article is actually from This Week Sports. ThisWeekNews.com, not the Columbus Dispatch, like I originally thought. I apologize for incorrect listing of the source. Pulling up the article now to tell you a little bit about the growth of the CAC. Actually, it's almost like a split-apart project from the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League. High school hockey before the Columbus Blue Jackets isn't what it is today. Hockey team, especially in the Columbus area, is booming. And I hope that things aren't too far behind with the hockey growth as well as the Canadian Patriots. Columbus is looking to have a new rink built in 2019 called the Viking Center, just by Sawmill Road in the northern quadrant of 270, around that area. Ice time is a rarity to come by in central Ohio. It's a little bit better than Cincinnati and Dayton line, the Chillers open around. Just not the same. This is from ThisWeekSports.com. Scott Hennon, the writer.
No, Melissa.
Greg Churston helped form the Central Ohio High School League in 2003 called the Capital Hockey Conference. Part of the Dublin High School Hockey Association. Dublin Jerome, Dublin Kaufman, and Dublin Toyota. And the article talks about how the CAC has grown in 15 years of existence. 14 varsity teams, 12 JV squads. Kirsten currently working as general counsel and senior vice president for the NHL Blue Jackets and wants the league to expand. And that's what I like to see Central and Southwest Ohio do for both leagues, both the CAC and the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League. Get more teams, get more schools involved. Hockey needs to grow in Ohio. It is a great hockey state. I'll be entering in 2015 as the article continues on. Columbus Academy this season, adding a JV schedule this season. Back in the late 90s, you only had St. Charles, Thomas Worthington, Upper Arlington, and Worthington Kilbourne. That was it. That was your high school hockey in Central Ohio. These schools were part of the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League, which now includes just Cincinnati and Dayton squads, 10 to be precise. Hoffman and Toyota joined the league in 2002. Back then, then. It was just
Oh,
4
I
teams
saw
in
it.
Dayton, Beaver Creek,
Big
Centerville,
thing.
Alabama, and Troy. And 2 teams
I was
today,
like,
which
well,
would
hell,
be
if
Bowling
some
and
coach
Springboard.
something, he said, oh, this guy's,
And the team for
he
Central
beat
Ohio
you. And
League
I
who
said, well,
have
no,
to
he
make
was
the trip to
Tony was
Cincinnati, Dayton so often. It was a big need. Just reading through the article, it is quite amazing to see how well the Capital Hockey Conference has grown. A strong league in Central Ohio. Now the Liberty Patriots are taking the ice. They'll be donning the black tops with the blue numbers and white trim. On the front, the Liberty Patriots birth mark, just like what the Washington Capitals have, except it says Liberty Patriots. That's it for the hats today. The Springboro Panthers will be donning the home white kit. Patriots have taken the ice and they've started to warm up. Springboro comes in 9-4-1 on the season, 6-2-1 in conference play. Their OT loss last night to the Muller Crusaders. Olentangy Liberty 8-1-1 on the season and 4-1 in conference play. The Patriots are actually in 4th place in the red division. 4 of the 5 make the playoffs. But their 4-1 record, that's a tightly packed red division. Dublin Jerome 7-1. Standings I have on CapitalHockeyConference.com. Dublin Jerome, St. Charles undefeated in 7 games, make it undefeated regulation with their OT loss. Upper Arlington 5-2, Liberty 4-1, and New Albany 1-5. Now here come the Panthers. The warm-up clock has started. We're set to play hockey any minute. We're going to go ahead and replay the interview we had with head coach Tony Norris and Springboro Panthers talking about tonight's battle between the Patriots and the Panthers. And we hope you enjoy it. If you're listening, listen to it the first time, we hope you enjoy it again. Panthers and Liberty Patriots up next here on the YouTube home of South Metro Sports. No, I'm playing it in. This thing sounds so crystal clear. I love it.
It's so good. Yeah, you do.
I'm playing the
why, right? No, right. Don't make sure.
Real quick, listen.
Because if he does like the warm ups.
Yeah, I've used 85 before. They're really, really good. They're stupid nice plays.
It's like driving a Rolls Royce. It's so beautiful. I feel like what? Got Wayne Street is Bob Ross's pro. Bob Ross's pro. I had to. How do you like it down there?
Not the better half of you, yes.
Well, there's some, they have some pockets there. I think
It looks like that's too. Yeah. They're missing center line.
yeah.
That's real
I
stupid.
know, it got me all night. Went to the game before this.
He just went to it. You know, I'm sorry to tell you. Yeah.
Oh, I wish that thing was mine.
No, we didn't.
Sir, you still okay? I never got your name.
What's that?
I never got your name.
Oh, I'm Rick.
I'm Lee. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good.
All right, Rick, I'll come check on you in a bit.
Yeah, all right.
Sounds good. All right.
I don't know if any of the Patriots fans know the link to it, but it'll be alright. I said it on Twitter.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And we're back here live. Tyler Poe set to join me shortly. And we're in for a good one as the Panthers of Springboro take on the Liberty Patriots out of the Capital Hockey Conference.
Oh, yeah.
We are very excited to bring you this game as Jay Kiplinger will get the start in net for Springboro. And starting for the Patriots will be David Dew. The backups for both the goalies for David Dew is Andrew Vidrick. And backing up Kiplinger tonight for Springboro is Jake Kirby. So the big point for Springboro, and Tyler Poe is now joining me live here on the YouTube home of South Metro Sports. Stick to the game. Make sure you follow said game. Make sure that the Z zone is strong tonight. Liberty's going to have their chances. That's a deep stacked roster that the Patriots bring out. It's just going to take a complete game to derail the Patriots here in Centerville.
Well, you know, the big thing with Springboro is they never do anything spectacular. You know, they're not a team that's going to try and outskill you. They're going to try and beat you by playing just really solid, fundamentally sound hockey. And that's exactly what Coach Morris was referred to when he said, you know, play a solid defensive game, you know, stick to the game plan, and just make sure you track the puck and track your man. There's nothing fancy about it. You just got to, you know, stay focused and do things that you do well, and you know, and just play within yourself, and they'll be just fine. You know, they've got it. You know, yes, Liberty's good, but you know, so is Springboro. They took it to St. Charles, played a really good game against St. Charles, and they beat Moeller last night. Or no, sorry, I don't know if they beat Moeller last night.
It was an OT loss, 4-3 Crusaders winning the North.
Still, you know, Moeller's a really good team, so they've got a good roster. You know, Springboro's a good team in and of themselves, so they've got nothing to, you know, they don't need to, you know, sit back and say, okay, I'm just going to play defense only and just try and keep it respectable. They can go right at these guys.
Like you mentioned, is Springboro is just a very hard blue-collar working team, and it will be a very good battle on the ice tonight. I believe the national anthem is going off there. There's a loud whirling sound in my headset. It's super loud in my earbuds, and Tyler, it might be a good thing you don't have a headset out there. Just feel my screeching. But it should be a great game tonight. It feels like this is the first Springboro game of the month, as the Panthers had the week before Christmas off. And now the Panthers are back on the ice. It is a white walking night here at Metro Sportsplex.
Lee, I don't know if you mentioned this, but they did have quite a bit of a delay at the beginning of the game just because of lack of referees. I don't know how that miscommunication happened, but they've got a couple at least. But they've got one former Springboro Panther out there. He's going to referee as well. And they've got at least one, if not two more guys getting ready to come out and take care of this game for them. So we'll get this game going here in just a minute.
The national anthem's happening now. Please stay with us here on the YouTube home of South Metro Sports.
Liberty's in fourth.
Yeah, I got the wrong.
Yeah, they're in fourth in their division,
Which is,
but they're in the tough division.
yeah.
They're in the really, really good one. So, man, that's a crap. Purdue Albany Holders developed a hockey program in 5 years. That's a shitty division to be in. Four of the best teams in the state of Ohio.
You gotta play with the best.
You better be prepared.
You better muster with the best. National anthem played here at South Metro Sportsplex, and we're about ready for Capital Hockey Conference hockey as the Springboro Panthers host the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. Lee W. Mallon here and Tyler Poe too, and we're in for a good one here from the Plex.
Definitely, Springboro coming in, they've had they had a tough loss last night in overtime, but they've played well pretty much all season long. They're sitting with a 9-4-1 record and 6-2-1 in conference play. So, they're they're playing very well in a very tough conference, and so they're well prepared. And but Liberty, they're sitting at 8-1-1. Also very very good teams. So again, this is going to be a really great game.
Your starters for both teams for Olentangy Liberty, Grant Burgess, Austin Barrick, Sam Turner, Ron Ambrosia, Hunter Heisel, and David Dew in net. As the Panthers attack up the ice, and Liberty will come crashing down. And for Springboro, Marshall Cohen and Loudon Maples on the blue line, with Brandon Hillard, Ryan Schroeder, and Sam Hickson, Jay Kiplinger patrolling Springboro pipes. Springboro in the white jerseys as Hillard flicks it towards Hickson on the left side. Then from Schroeder. Schroeder attacking the left wing, picked up by the Patriots. Grant Burgess. Just now. Patriots control behind the goal line as David Dew, a quick flick with his head towards the left. Back to Loudon Maples on the red line. Swung to Schroeder. Schroeder towards the right corner. First shift change going to Springboro as it's Zach Meyer, the first new Panther out there, and Coleman Hauser too. Hauser takes the loose puck, heads on the left wing, and two Patriots, flings it high and wide of the net of Dew. The Patriots, black jerseys. Now here's Slade Surikov trying to play it down. Pick it up at the Patriots Army, now changing suits. 103 gone from the contest, almost into the glove of Matthew Tora. Now heading back towards Jay Kiplinger, it's Justin Peters. Defensive grab towards the left, off the leg of Kevin Springfield of the Patriots. Down to Mason Hobbs, he flicks it off the glass in front of the protection net, in front of Craig Lutwin. 13:37 to go in the opening period. No score. Springboro hosting Liberty. Patriots back with it. They'll go into the neutral zone. It's Hobbs and Peters, your defensive core right now. Loose puck in front. Breakaway opportunity. Kiplinger denies Aiden King the opportunity to score the first goal of the game. Now for Peters behind the referee. Peters slings it towards the neutral zone. Slowed down by Keegan Pullen of the Patriots. Pullen, I believe that's number 5 back out there. Burgess. It's going to be icing against the Patriots. And no, that was Lutwin again. Lutwin's got some good size on there. And we'll drop it in front of David Dew with 13:07 to go in the opening period. Springboro and Liberty scoreless.
Liberty's already kind of making their game plan well known. They've already laid a few checks on Springboro, so they're going to look to be physical all night long. Now, Springboro's not as big physically as Liberty is. They're going to try and use their big bodies to their advantage.
Patriots have it in their own zone. Off the left boards of Harrison Schweitzer. Now controlled by the Patriots. Blue numbers on the sleeves, a little tough to tell from up here, but that's Sam Turner in the left corner. Turner's got it. He's got a Panther in front of him. Turner looking for some open ice. Now down the near side. I believe that's Raymond. That is Corey Raymond of the Patriots. Lost the puck to Marshall Cohen of Springboro. Now towards the right is Jason Long. Looking for Tyler Conte on the other side. Conte behind his back as two Patriots close in. Picked up by Schweitzer again for the Patriots. Off the right hand as Maples surrounding a Patriot. Now, got some good height out there. Now here come the Patriots. Schweitzer to the left point for Raymond. Raymond in the Zamboni doors, chased by Springboro's Brandon Hilliard. 12:05 to go in the opening period, no score. Marshall Cohen stands up the Patriot puck controller. Pullens with a nice pickup. Pullens keeps it alive for the Patriots offense. Delay penalty, Springboro. From the point, wide of Kiplinger. The two Panthers will surround the puck, touched by Hickson. And the first penalty of the game is interference at 11:51 to go in the opening period. And to the sin bin for the Springboro Panthers.
Looks like Loudon Maples.
That will put the Patriots on the power play with 11:51 to go in our opening period. No score, Liberty versus Springboro.
Unfortunately for Springboro, that's getting rid of one of your better penalty killers. Maples does a really good job. He's a very physical player, but also just a very, very good defensive player. So that's going to be he's usually on that first line penalty kill. So that's a tough loss for them for the next couple minutes.
Ron Ambrosia taking the face-off for Olentangy Liberty. On the other side is Purchase. Out on the blue line. Good puck move it. Now back over for Turner. Turner going the other side for Ambrosia, hitting off, I believe, a Panther body in the slot. 17 seconds gone from the power play as Ryan Schroeder drops it to his attacking right corner as is Burgess back on the pickup for Liberty. Patriots going to work, 30 seconds into the power play, and now driving in is Sam Turner. No score, Springboro hosting Liberty here. Third Olentangy school in the school district. Collision by the Zamboni doors, picked up by Merrick. Patriots back to work. Captain Sam Turner going to the right face-off circle, looking for Ambrosia. Nickname Buddy on the team. Here's Turner with a shot into the glove of Kiplinger. Nicely read by Springboro's goalie. 10:49 to go in the first. No score, and one referee joins the party.
Yeah, that's really good job of puck movement by Liberty. They created a really good shot opportunity. Just good job by Kiplinger tracking that puck. But look for Liberty to kind of be a little bit more direct in this next minute. They created a couple opportunities on the shots that Kiplinger's faced on this power play. But look for the players start driving across the ice here.
Matthew Torrid takes it for Liberty on the face-off, and Hobbs will get another clear for Springboro as Hughes stretches out and slows it down. Patriots in the black jerseys. 45 seconds to go in the first power play of the game, and this should be icing, and it is icing against the Patriots. So back in front of David Dew we go with 10:30 to go in the first. No score, 40 seconds left on the Patriots' first power play of the day.
And if you're Springboro, you're going to be expecting Kiplinger. He's your best player on the ice every night. You need him to show up big again tonight. You're going to face a lot of shots. This Liberty team again, they're big, they're physical, but they're going to put a lot of shots on net. So Kiplinger's got to be prepared, and he's done a very good job so far.
Patriots now regroup on behind the goal line, going for Turner left wing. Turner slicing into his attacking zone, chased by two Panthers. Has the puck bounce off the Patriots' word mark on the front of the jersey. They're very sharp jerseys by the Patriots. As Turner and I believe that's Heisel working. Connor Heisel, right wing, facing the point as Hauser right behind him. Then up a screen going the other side. Surikov back on the defense. 9 seconds left as Turner looks deep for Barrett. Barrett in the slot. Here's Kiplinger sliding towards his left. As coming up with the puck is Grant Burgess. Heading towards the right corner. Marshall Cohen defensively. Controlled by the Patriots. Power play is done. We're back to 5-on-5. Liberty 0 for 1 on the power plays. No score. 9:40 to go in the opening period. A shot from the near point. Swept by Kiplinger. And on the other side is Craig Lutwin with the pickup. One-on-one battle towards the Zamboni corner. Becomes 2-on-2 as Hauser battling for the puck for Springboro. Getting the puck is Captain Marshall Cohen. Swings to the other side. Picked up by Ryan Schroeder, who feeds Mason Hobbs up top. Two Patriots, making a 3-on-2 the other side, making a 2-on-4 rather for Springboro as Hickson will pick up the loose puck. Loudon Maples back on the ice after his penalty was served. And now the Patriots, 4 on the left, they'll go for a change as the one Patriot staying on the ice, Mason Hobbs, runs into Craig Lutwin. And the Panthers look to regroup in the neutral zone with 8:54 to go in the first. Still no score. Hobbs swept away by the Patriots, and now the neutral zone, incoming, and now towards the slot, Kevin Springfield gets his loose puck, and Kiplinger denies it. Now at the right point, Lutwin sees it, we got hits off Kiplinger, one-on-one battle, Schroeder and Matthew Tora of the pack. Stopped at the left point by Keegan Pullen, up ahead, looks for Tora. Tora now for Springfield, 8:26 to go in the first, loose puck recovery is Hiller. No score. Patriots in their attacking zone as Schroeder standing up a Patriot. Schroeder knocked down, delayed penalty going against Liberty. And the first Springboro power play of the game is coming via cross-check with 8:17 to go in the opening period.
A really good job defensively for Springboro there, not allowing Liberty a lot of space on those boards. He really took advantage of that, kind of that sixth defender that they had over there with the boards, and really pinned 3 of the Liberty skaters up there and just forced them to take a penalty. And now they've got their first 5-on-4, really good chance to generate a lot of good offense for these next couple of minutes.
Liberty. Liberty now on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. 8:17 to go in the first. No score as Coleman Hauser sets up the face-off for the Panthers. Towards the right, nice check by Sam Turner trying to slow the Panthers down. From the right corner, bouncing out of the reach of Meyer in the slot, past Marshall Cohen, and the Patriots get a clear 11 seconds into the power play. Hobbs drives the puck around the cage of Kiplinger. He's got Marshall Cohen towards the left, goes that way. Cohen left wing towards the left face-off circle. Parallel of Dew in net for Liberty. Lots of open ice for Hobbs, met up with one Patriot from behind. Hobbs, the tallest Springboro Panther on the team. He's got it now. Hobbs drives it wide. 1:20 to go in the power play for the Panthers. Liberty picks it up. Nice stop by Hobbs. Doesn't get to the neutral zone. Going for Cohen off the bounce as Lutland was checking. I believe that hits off Dew's pass. That's heading towards Springboro's bench. 7:22 to go in the first and 1:04 to go on the Panthers' first power play of the day. The second one we've seen in this contest. Liberty and Springboro scoreless here from the South Metro Sportsplex. Hickson now left wing towards the circle. Cohen with the screen, back to Cohen. Hobbs towards the right, going for Schroeder, far right. Here's Schroeder down low, shuffled away by David Dew. Under 7 to play in the opening period, as it is Hauser out for Hillard. And here comes the Patriots. It's a 1-on-2 the other way, as Liberty uses this time to shuffle most of their cell. Kiplinger with a stop. Shot taken by Kevin Springfield of Liberty. And a face-off to Kiplinger's left will have with 30 seconds left in the power play and 6:46 to go in the first. No score. Springboro hosting Liberty.
And Springboro's done a really good job on this power play of creating a couple open opportunities from the point. You had Hobbs had that one shot that just drifted a bit wide, and then Schroeder had that shot from a very similar area. So they've done a really good job this power play.
Hobbs sweeps it away from Harrison Schweitzer. Back to the Zamboni corner. Schweitzer on the tail of Springboro's Mason Hobbs. Hobbs now to the neutral zone. Hobbs carries it. Swings the left wing, trying to go in the slot, and lost the puck by the face-off circle, controlled by Liberty. And that angle clear should do it for the 5-on-4 as Schweitzer picks it up off the side of the net. And we're back to 5-on-5. Keegan Pullman served that penalty. He served all 2 minutes of it with 6:11 to go in the first. Still scoreless here. Schweitzer, nice check. Gets it. Here's a shot wide. That was taken by Corey Raymond of the Patriots. Hickson now with the puck as Schweitzer and Raymond trail Hickson to the attacking zone of Springboro. Hickson flings it wide, possibly off Dew, possibly off Turner out there. Turner now drives it for Liberty. Hauser back on the ice for Springboro. Hauser chasing the puck carrier. Cohen setting back. Incoming is Hickson, kicking up a big flurry of snow. You thought we had a big snowstorm last night. Well, we did, but that was a big snow upbringing by Hickson. Loose puck slips past the point as Pullins will have to go back in his own zone, accompanied by Craig Flutwin for the puck. 5:27 to go in the opening period. There's no score. Marshall Cohen goes for Loudon Maples. Up ahead, off the stick of Pullins. And that will drop off the protective net with 5:17 to go in the first. No score. I believe that's off of Liberty, so we'll drop it in the neutral zone closest to the Patriots goalie, David Dew.
Yeah. Again, you keep seeing that the game plan of Liberty is going to be to play technically sound hockey, but also not be afraid to really be very, very, very physical. Some of these hits are borderline late, but they're still very clean. So look for that to be a theme throughout this game where they're going to try and impose their will physically.
Leave that hits off the protected net of Surikov, so we'll drop it in the neutral zone closest to the Panthers bench. Actually, we'll drop it center ice with 5:13 to go in the first. Still scoreless here from South Metro Sportsplex. It's a good game thus far. This is what I expected. A good game to have. Hauser will take the center ice face-off. I believe that's Austin Barrett for the Patriots. Ref will now drop the puck. There it goes on the ice. Patriots defense recovers. The attacking zone swept by Cohen. Surikov trying to get through the legs. Lutwin hits off in front. He will send it to the attacking zone of the Patriots, where it's picked up by Slade Surikov defensively for Springboro. 4:53 to go, almost picked away by Connor Heisall. The M-board swept away by Pullins. Swing it the other way for Lutwin. Patriots 8-1-1 on the season, 4 wins, 1 loss in conference play. Like I mentioned, one of the strongest teams year in, year out, these Liberty Patriots. They always bring up a strong suit in the city of Columbus. Well, actually, technically, they play their hockey up north, Lewis Center, I believe. That's where they play, the Chiller North. But you get what I'm saying. 4:19 to go in the first. Still no score as Springboro back in their attacking zone. Surikoff chasing the puck, chasing long two. It was controlled by Burgess, excuse me. Swept away by Dew. Halverson, Luke Halverson, going for long, unable to drill it home. Got railed after releasing the shot. Trying to go through the legs, looking for Matthew Torr on the other side. Halverson does a nice job closing up that side. Open ice now for the Patriots. It's a spaced out 2-on-2. As Cohen and Surikoff, the two for Springboro, delayed penalty, or is that delayed offside? That's going to be a high stick.
It was definitely a penalty. The referee over here had his hand up for quite a while. So that's going to, I believe it's high sticking on Halverson. You know, so Springboro's got some work to do here on this penalty kill. You know, Liberty's created a couple chances at Kiplinger over this period. They've gained a little bit of momentum for themselves. So they've got 2 minutes to, of 5-on-4 hockey to try and put one in the goal here.
Second power play for the Patriots with 3:43 to go in the first. No score. Both teams are 0 for on the power play attempts. Sam Turner with the defensive rescue. Maples chases it. Maples serves the first Panthers penalty. I almost thought that the referee signaled interference, but it's still a 2-minute minor, so that part fully doesn't matter. Now the Patriots swerve in. That was Ambrosia with a nice curve as Turner has to pick it up outside the neutral zone. Ryan Schroeder giving chase for the Panthers. 32 seconds gone from the power play. Down low off the skates of Austin Barrett. Now controlled again by Connor Heisel. Heisel flings it. It's Turner at the far point. Kiplinger will jump on the loose puck with 2 Patriots quickly approaching, and Maples the lone defender. As that was Barrick and Heisel. 3 minutes to go in the first, 1:15 to go on the power play. There's no score between the Liberty Patriots and the Springboro Panthers. Face off to the right of Kiplinger, as it is Hillard battling Ron Ambrosia. Hauser down to the neutral zone, trying to curve around the defense. 110. His shot blocked up in front. Francis Burgess. 103 remains in the power play. 2:46 to go in the first. Bouncer feeder pass for Turner. Out of his reach. Hauser trying to knock him away from it. Patriots still on the attack. Here's Ambrosia towards the slot. Loose puck. Kiplinger can't get to it, but neither can Austin Barrick. Good defensive push. And now the Patriots, too strong on the right wing, towards the point. Now for Turner, flicks it and scores it! Power play goal for Austin Barrick and company, and it is a 1-0 Liberty lead. 38 seconds remained on the power play. Patriots up 1 late in the first.
Just again a very good possession by Liberty. They got themselves deep in their offensive zone. Got possession of the puck and then just found an open man up at the point and snapped it past Kiplinger. So again, just a very good job of playing solid hockey. Nothing spectacular, just doing your job and making sure you win the pucks deep behind the red line.
Rock with the shot for Liberty. Shot broken up by Marshall Cohen. Kevin Springfield had that for the Patriots as Liberty goes on top 1-0. 2:02 to go in the first. Marshall Cohen. Cohen with the curve towards the right wing. Into the attacking zone, and Marshall Cohen whistled offside with 1:51 to go in the first. Great shot between the points for Liberty for that goal.
Something I've noticed in the last couple of minutes is that physicality of Liberty has really started to take its toll on Springboro already. They're going into the board soft, waiting for the hit rather than going into the play hard and just taking it. So look for Coach Morris at the after the end of the first period to really lay into his guys and say, hey, you've got to be willing to play through the hits and just continue to play hockey.
Now between the points again, that's where Liberty scored the first goal, going for Luckland on the near side. 1:33 to go in the first. The Patriots lead the Panthers 1-0. Mason Hobbs flings it, looks for Hickson. Hickson can't quite get it. It's broken up by Raymond. The stick is Raymond. He'll pick it up as the Patriots try to recoup in the neutral zone. Incoming is Hillard with a full steam ahead. Can't get it to Schroeder. It's back by the Patriots defense. Hickson tries to stand up the puck carrier. Patriots in the neutral zone. Pick it back up off the stick of Lutwin. And now it's Keegan Pullins driving it defensively away from Sam Hickson. 1 minute to go in our opening period as the Patriots strike first. It's 1-0 Liberty to score. Hauser off the right boards. Controlled by the Patriots again. I believe that was Turner. Incoming for Springboro is, that's Justin Peters. Legs of Hobbs, loose puck. Kiplinger kicks it away. Taken by Schweitzer that time. Delayed penalty on Peters and Springboro. That was a slash at the legs. That's what it's called with 33.3 seconds to go in the first.
Again, Springboro keeps just getting caught, a little bit late. Peters right there. That his stick did not need to be there, and and now you're already down 1-0, and you've given them another opportunity to make this lead a little bit worse and just make life even more difficult for Kiplinger back there. So, you got to get back to playing solid hockey as you played the first probably 12 minutes of this period.
Power play goal for the Patriots. They're 1 for 2 now with a man advantage. 25 seconds left. A shot. I believe it hits off the top legs of Duke. Patriots will take it a little bit slow. Looking to the right side as Maples trying to stand up. Patriot. Now with a puck. I believe that's Barrett. No, make that Heisel. Heisel going to work against Hauser. Between the points now. 4 seconds. Shot. Kiplinger kicks it and saves it. A couple of shoves there. Maples. And now 1.9 seconds to go in the first. We'll have a face-off. Patriots lead 1-0.
Anytime there's a skirmish between Springboro and anybody else, expect Loudon Maples to be right in the middle of it. He's a very fiery player out there and likes to protect his team. So, anytime that there's even the slightest bit, he's going to be skating right in there to separate it out.
Lastly, off the wide side of the net, and we're done with 15 minutes as the Springboro Panthers trail the Liberty Patriots by a 1-0 score. Good first period by both teams, with Liberty making a count with the goal as both teams now head towards the locker room.
Yep, we're going to have a nice cut for sure, but a very good period overall. Springboro, they did get caught a little bit towards the end of towards the end of the period of just losing track of the game and just trying not to get hit, which against good teams like Liberty has, where they're physical, but not only that, they're also very skilled. Obviously, they've got a lot of good skaters. So as soon as you start to play away from hit, is when you start to give them more space to work with, and that's what we ended up seeing with the goal that they put up there. They gave up a penalty, and then at that point you're just playing defense anyway. So if you're Springboro, you just go into the locker room and you regroup and say, hey, we got to start playing hockey again. They generated a couple good opportunities for themselves. They're not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination. And then, if you're Liberty, you just keep up with the game plan. It's obviously working, and just stick to it. Keep being physical, keep playing good hockey, and you'll be just fine.
We'll take a break and come back after the ice cut as Liberty leads Springboro 1-0 here on the YouTube home of South Metro Sports.
Is that Dublin Jerome is in first in their division, but St. Charles is in second, and they have an overtime loss.
I know, that's...
Other than that, they haven't. That doesn't make any sense.
No, but
So then that's going to make the division Springboro, and then Rollers should be right.
I think so. But that's going to be an OT loss, so I think that's a point. So,
but Moeller will have the tiebreaker, so they should be.
They should be okay. Marcus. I feel like I know that name, Marcus. I don't know why. No one said I've said the names wrong, so there's that. The coach told me. What?
Yeah, you too?
Yep. The coach told me it was
They
Barrett.
might need it for a lawsuit over there.
What now?
Vegas, really cool.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, so that power play started. Puck went through there, went underneath in between the net and the, and the glass. No.
They call paramedic.
Well, they had some sort of, and somebody looked at her. It looked somewhat official.
Well, the team has the home team has to provide a trainer, so that's probably what they called the trainer over and had it.
Gotcha.
I didn't even see it.
I didn't either.
Yeah. She's you can't really see people from here, can you?
Not. I mean, you can
You see people, but you can't see the people that are sitting over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's what
a little
happened.
tougher.
Like way down there.
It hit so hard. Hit off her forehead. Hit the wall back there. Bounced over and hit another person at the end of the wall over there. It hit them hard enough for them to say ow. That's how hard it went. Off her forehead.
Wait, so where did it hit?
See that person you can see sitting up there on top?
Yeah.
Just below that person.
Look, really?
Just below that. And right in the middle of the stand. So it went through
George,
there.
you dropped his hot dog. I've never heard that happening.
Yeah, I didn't.
Must have went straight through the netting because we have netting all the way around this place.
Yeah.
Well, all the way around where we allow people to go. The netting stops over there, and it stops over there, but where people are allowed, where public is allowed to be, we have netting. Hey, those two guys that came up here to sit there, are they with you guys?
What, behind us?
Yeah. They were blocking my view.
There's someone that's running the Liberty iPad.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's him.
Three of you up there is fine, but those other two guys came there,
Yeah, I didn't know.
they blocked my view.
I didn't know.
All right, I'll just tell them that.
Yeah. I mean, it should just be Liberty iPad runner and us two. There might be. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. The two people behind us. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Then again, all I'm focused is that. So.
I understand. Pretty good work there.
Thank you.
I don't know how the hell you keep all those numbers straight and those reads straight, but you do a good job.
Thank you. Tough with the blue on black. I don't know why. Normally, I don't have a problem. I'm just like, what number is that? Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
I was pretty impressed. You had the names right?
Liberty, I have it right?
Yeah.
See, I was worried because after that goal, I was hearing Barrett. I'm like, they told me Barrett. I'm like, the coach told me Barrett.
Yeah, no, it's Barrett.
Thank God.
It's Dawson Barrett.
Barrett. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, look how you, because this is my kid, Coy Visto.
Like this?
Coy Visto.
This.
Yeah, that's what I wrote. It doesn't matter. He doesn't get any playing time anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Can you help me with that one again? Burgess?
It's Burgess. Burgess. Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying that.
Yeah.
Luckwind?
Yeah, Craig Lutwin. Yeah.
Ambrosia, right?
Ambrosia, Connor Highsaw, you got that one right. Harrison Schweitzer. No, that's okay. Yeah, that's
Say it one more time, please.
Schweitzer. I call him Schweitzer. I've known him Schweitzer. But yeah, you did good.
Thank you.
And you said Louis Center, that's where we play. That was good, but we're from Powell. WELS. That's where the school, that's where we live.
Okay.
But there's 3 schools we're about to build. We're building our 4th to open next year.
Berlin.
Berlin.
I was reading on that because it'll be blue and white.
Yeah.
I was reading on that, so hopefully they get on. I know that's going to be crunch on ice, but
It is going to be a crunch on ice.
I'll be honest. Before I looked it up this year, I honestly thought Olentangy was on the river, like by Ohio State. I don't know why, but I figured Olentangy would be closer to the river than
Well, the river does split the difference. But Olentangy goes all the way north. Through Ohio State, keeps going north. So
okay, so it's
yeah, poster. What is that? Oh, a team poster. Oh, I was hoping it was like Farrah Fawcett too or something. Oh, no, it's me in a bikini. Oh, great.
thank you.
Yeah. But Olentangy goes right through the district. It's a huge school district, which is why it's just the geographical area is just tremendously big.
You guys got Southern Delaware County pretty much
Right.
locked down.
Pretty much locked down.
And maybe a little bit of Franklin County too. Not much, but
We don't like going to Franklin County, but we definitely have Delaware County, and it goes all the way. I mean, it's a long way.
I've only been up to Lewis Center once, and that was when Centerville was playing Olentangy in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
And we've seen the Braves and the Pioneers here.
Yeah.
I love the Pioneers. They're the epic.
Great jersey.
I mean, I love these jerseys too. I like jerseys. I don't know.
This is really our the third jersey. We have a blue jersey, a white jersey, and a black jersey. Yeah. And with the other two jerseys, we wear white helmets. So with these jerseys, we're black.
It's a sharp look. I mean, other school I do more broadcast for, we only have black and white for home and road.
So you do this for the schools? I have to.
No, technically I do it for South Metro. The guy that owns it brought me in after my pro team. So I kind of had, new life in hockey.
So where is this? Where do you hear it?
This is YouTube and search South Metro Sports. It's on. It won't be on there afterwards, so get on there quick. Or if you have the link, I sent it to Twitter. I don't know if anyone got it or not, but
No, I didn't get it. I send all the info out to the team.
I mean, I can tell you the entire link on it. It's head 3G1Q. It's easy to just get a sound.
Yeah.
It's when it slides.
So you won't be able to get this later.
It goes on. Yeah, it's the coaches last year decided that they didn't want it hanging around YouTube for people, so like other people can sound from that. So it goes away. But it technically doesn't go away.
How many schools do you do this for?
Myself, I just do Centerville, Springboro, and Dayton and Tri-State youth hockey. So whatever hockey's played here, most of the time I do. This guy helps me out. Keeps he makes me sound good. So,
You do that to yourself.
Yeah, But thank you for the kind words, and thank you for having me for today. Because I was, I kind of lost, confidence in saying that. I wanted to make sure.
How do you say his last name? Who's that? King. Oh, King. Just like that.
Let's see what other ones that are.
He asked me how to say your name. Burgess. I said Burgess. Do it, Burgess. Yeah. But he didn't know if he should say Burgess. I said Burgess.
Burgess?
Yeah. It's like B-U-R-G-E-S-S.
I was stumbling on it a little bit because I thought it was Burgess, like T, but
I'll say it, yeah.
Burgess. You got it. All right, Tyler, you ready to roll?
Yep, I'm always ready to roll.
Love that. It's a 1-0 Liberty Patriots advantage after one as both teams head back to the ice. Lee W. Mowen and Tyler Poe with you here. Austin Barrick has the power play goal for the Patriots. Between the points, sent it through traffic and past Kiplinger, and it's a 1-0 pass advantage. Good first period thus far. And Tyler, what do you expect to see out of the second?
I expect Springboro to come back out and try and play just, more solid hockey than they finished that first period out with. They they kind of fell back on their heels towards the end of that first period. So I expect, Coach Morris, he's a good coach. He knows his stuff. So he's going to go in and probably went in the locker room and told us, like, hey, we just got to get back to playing good hockey, keep giving ourselves chances, and we'll be fine. Then, if you're Liberty, your game plan is working perfectly. Be physical, continue to be physical, and continue to really make Springboro work just to get the puck out of their own defensive zone. If they continue to do that, they're going to be in really good shape over the rest of this game. Now, Springboro's got to kill a penalty off right at the start of the second period, so that'll be interesting.
David Dew in net. The Patriots now attack up, and Springboro falls down the ice. Jay Kiplinger for Springboro, and David Dew in for the Patriots. Backups are Jake Kirby of Springboro and Andrew Vidrick of the Patriots. Puck goes to Liberty as Turner awaits by the near point. Other side, here's Isall. Isall swings it towards the slot. Kiplinger's got the loose puck between the 5-hole, and that's a stop for Springboro with 14:34 to go in the second and 1:01 to go on the power play. It's a 1-0 Liberty Patriots advantage thanks to the goal from Austin Barrett.
So, again, once Springboro, for them, once they kill this penalty off, they're going to try and, really put some pressure on Dew and net for Liberty.
Patriots turn it over. Here's the Panthers with an angled clear. Dew heading behind his crease. Gives a good chance to look at his goalie mask by we, I mean me. I like logos and such. Looks interesting for David Dew. Springboro looking for a shorthander to tie things up. Hauser, the closest one to Dew. Now the Patriots send it back in the neutral zone. Brett Burgess now over towards the near point. Controlled by Turner. Swung towards the left. There's a shot that goes wide. Back to Turner around the right corner. 20 seconds remain on the 5-on-4. This is Liberty's third power play of the game. They're 1 for 2 thus far. Open ice. Here's defenseman Turner. Turner towards the slot with a shot. And there is Kiplinger with a diving stop with 9 seconds to go on the 5-on-4 and 13:41 to go in the second. As the Patriots swap out their army and the Panthers send 3 new recruits out there. It's 1-0 Liberty to score.
Really good job by Kiplinger to, again, there's big thing with goaltending is you just got to weather the storm and, make saves when your team needs it. He's making saves right now, continue to give his team chances to get back in this game.
Off face-up heads towards Liberty's own zone, and the power play is done. 13:30 remains in the second as Justin Peters has served his 2 for a slash. And the Patriots back on the attack. I believe that's Aiden King out there. He'll dial it back for Keegan Pullins at the left point. Going to the far corner now, 1 Patriot and a Panther right behind. Hobbs trying to swing it away. And now pushing forward here is Schroeder on the left wing. Schroeder, head down, racing back for the puck. Luckwin will get there by the doors. Incoming is Kevin Springfield, and Springfield drives it right wing. It is spread towards King on the left wing. King to the neutral zone. It's Schroeder with the pickup. No one there for the Panthers to move it forward. The Patriots get it defensively with 12:48 to go in the second. Still 1-0 Olentangy Liberty advantage. Hobbs knocks the Patriots stick loose. Back to Lutwin. Lutwin behind the cage of Dew. Flicks it on the other side for Pullins. Pullins now on the left wing for King. King straight ahead. A feed for Matthew Tora. Back this way. And that's going to be icing on Springboro. And that will give the Panthers a chance to swap out a couple with 12:28 to go in the second as Liberty leads Springboro 1-0.
Springboro, since they've killed that penalty, they've really forced Olentangy to make some tough defensive plays. They haven't gotten any shots on Dew this second period yet, but they're really forcing the issue down here in their offensive end, which is much better than they were doing towards the end of that first period.
Liberty sending it. I believe that was Turner. I think that hits off the protective net. New puck is required with 12:24 to go in the second. 1-0 Liberty Patriots is the score. Panthers' first game since, I believe it was the 17th. It was the Saturday before the weekend of Christmas. Panthers A little bit of rust to shake off. Last night fell in Cincinnati to Moeller, 4-3 in OT. Right wing as Hauser muscling the Patriot. Panthers pick it up defensively. Schweitzer back up, loose glove on the ice. Cohen flicks it past the red line on the right side. Dew back in his crease. Under 12 to play in the second. Still 1-0 Patriots advantage. Now controlled by Corey Raymond of Liberty. Myers swings it back past the red line. Nice bump check there as Surikov still against Turner. Surikov finished from the play and a whistle, and that is called a penalty. With 11:40 to go in the second, it is roughing the call, and that looks to put Springboro on the 5-on-4.
Yeah, I believe it was number 89, I believe, that went to the box.
That's Harrison.
87, sorry. Misread the number there.
87? There's an 89 Harrison Schweitzer. In fact, that's the largest number of the Liberty varsity roster.
Landon Smith going to the box for. It looks like he sent a Panther into another Panther, which, I don't know. I couldn't really tell exactly what happened, but Springboro's got a power play nonetheless, and they've got a golden opportunity to get right back in this game.
15 seconds ticked off. Springboro's second power play of the game as the Liberty Patriots lead 1-0 with 11:19 to go in the second. Cohen tried to pick up the puck and knocked into the boards. That will draw another penalty against Liberty. And it's last touch, Craig Lutwin, excuse me. And we will see the sin bin doors open again for Liberty. It will be 5-on-3. Into the box goes Austin Merrick. So the Panthers, they got some work to do on the 5-on-3. That's a misconduct, I believe.
I'm not really sure what they haven't put a time on. So that's going to be a major penalty. So they're going to have 5-on-3 for another minute 31, then 5-on-4 for the remainder.
And I believe Aiden King just went into the box for Liberty. 11:07 to go in the second. The Panthers, they got a 5-on-3 brewing. The three out there for the Patriots is Ambrosia, along with Luckman, and also Keegan Poland. Panthers find Mason Hobbs with his jersey blowing with the wind, and he misconnects from the pass from Surikov. I believe that hits over the stick of Slade, and back to their own zone, the Panthers go. 1 minute to go on the 5-on-3, and the Panthers, they need to strike here while the iron is red hot. Cohen takes the left wing into the attacking zone, goes the captain. Here's Hickson on the left face-off circle. Hobbs trying to send one, not enough mustard, and cleared away by Pullins. Almost on target of one Jay Kiplinger. 35 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 for the Panthers with 10:10 to go in the second. Liberty still leading by a 1-0 margin. Here's Hobbs straight towards Dew, and it bounces off the goalie. Hauser blocked by the body of Sam Turner. If Hauser could get his stick on it, that might be a tip-in goal. Here's Hickson, shot on Dew, and swept by Turner. Dew took the initial shot, the rebound finds Turner, and it's sailed away on the clear with 8 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. 9:44 to go in the second. It's 1-0 in favor of the Liberty Patriots visiting from Powell, Ohio. Left wing, here comes Marshall Cohen, back to the point. 3:22 to go on that major, and that's another clear by the Patriots. They're just firing the cannons on the clear like it's a Blue Jackets game. See what I did there? Right wing time as Tyler. All right then. It's Mason Hobbs at the right point. Wasn't even that bad of a joke. Here's Hickson left wing in front of his bench. To the attacking zone goes Hickson. Left face-off circle. Picked up by Hobbs with his back towards the closest defenseman. That's Kevin Springfield. In the right corner, Hickson works. Hauser. Here's a shot by Hickson off of Dew to Hauser off the guarding of Zach Meyer. Now swept towards the boards and cleared away by Turner, who's quickly back for a change of the guards. Sam Turner wears the captaincy for these Liberty Patriots, donning their third kit. Got a white kit, a blue kit, and the black kit with the black helmet. Fire unable to hold on to the puck, and that will draw the whistle, and hooking has just been called with 8:29 to go in the second. And I believe that's Ron Ambrosia with the trip to the box, and Springboro will have their second 5-on-3 in this trip. 2:18 left to go in that 5-minute major against Liberty. But the Patriots lead 1-0 with 8:29 to go in the second.
Yeah. Springboro, they've done a really good job of taking advantage of this power play. Even though they haven't scored yet, they've had several really good scoring chances. I think here you're going to see a timeout by Coach Morris. Really give his first line guys a rest, and then that way they can go 2 minutes real hard against the three for Olentangy Liberty, and really try hard to get that tying goal. Set themselves up for a good push towards the end of the second period.
This is the second 5-on-3 of the period for the Panthers, and it's a full 2 minutes. And then after the 5-on-3, if it expires, there's 18 seconds left on that 5-minute major. So Springboro has a golden opportunity. It's not every game where you get to experience the luxury of a full 5-on-3.
Yeah, and when you have those 2 minutes, you've really got to make sure that you at least give yourself one and two really good scoring opportunities. Got to really work the puck around. Those three players for Liberty, and they're not going to really take up a lot of space. So you've got to take advantage of it and just really work the puck around and try and get a good shot on net, at least one, if not two or three, and try and get to give up a rebound, or you can just push one past them and tie one up.
Patriots on this penalty kill have done a great job with the clears. Every time the Patriots get the puck, it seems like Springboro's got to chase it back.
Yep.
There can't be any miscues. You have to keep the puck in your attacking zone and treat it like you don't have a 2-minute 5-on-3. Schroeder swings it towards open ice. It's picked up in the neutral zone by Hickson. Cohen trailing, and the closest Patriot there is Matthew Tora, straddling the red line, almost into the reach of Craig Lutland. Now here's Hauser, left point, swept towards the other side, and now here's a one-on-one opportunity as Cohen circles around, goes for Schroeder in the right corner. 1:37 to go on the 5-on-3, 8:03 to go in the second. Here comes Hobbs. It's broken up in front. Matthew Tora took that shot deflection. Back to Hobbs. One Patriot in front, off the side of the net by Coleman Hauser. The Panthers getting some shots in this 5-on-3. Here's one that's wide of the reach of two. Hauser commands the loose puck. Goes back for Hobbs. Over the body of Lutwin. A great chase by Craig Lutwin. But it's back to the Panthers, left point. Here's Hauser. Some open ice shot and broken up. I think that hits off Schroeder. Doesn't get to do with 1 minute to go on the 5-on-3. 7:25 to go in the second. Still 1-0 Liberty. Here's a shot down low off a two, and the rebound trickles wide of the net. But Marshall Cohen controls it for the Panthers. Here's Hickson now, left face-off circle to Cohen by the doors. Lots of pushing and shoving in the slot. Schroeder trying to get his stick down low. Here's Hobbs sending it high, and Cohen will pick it up in front of the bench. 7:05 to go in the second. Still 1-0 Patriots. 34 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Off the side of the net, underneath it. To get it past the Springboro power play goal. And it's tied up at 1 with 6:58 to go in the second. Rebound goals off the goalie are always a tough, tricky thing. But that time, that was the slowest trickle past the goal line. But once it crosses the goal line, that's all that counts. And Springboro gets a 5-on-3 power play goal. And we're tied at 1 with 6:58 to go in the second.
Yeah, really good job that entire minute and 30 seconds of 5-on-3 that Springboro did. They, no clearances by Liberty, and just really made David do work there in net. And then, just a really good bad angle shot there by Hauser, created a rebound, and somehow the puck ended up in the back of the net, and that's all you can ask for.
It is now 5-on-4 for the next 37 seconds. The original 5-on-3 clock is still on there, but the Patriots back to a 4-man kill group, and there's one right there, I believe off the stick of Grant Burgess. Kiplinger will deliver it over for Schroeder, waiting by the corner. 20 seconds to go on the 5-on-4, off of Schroeder, and ripped away by Ron Ambrosia of the Patriots. 15 seconds left on the power play. Slow to get up was Loudon Maples. Looks like he'll skate slowly back to the bench. We'll certainly hope he's okay. He'll be replaced by Justin Peters. Here's a high shot, and Dew rips it down from the sky. Sam Hickson had that tally. 6:13 to go in the second. Springboro ties it up on a 5-on-3 power play. We have 3 seconds left on that 5-minute major, and we're tied up at 1 with the Liberty Patriots visiting the Springboro Panthers.
You know, this period is kind of where that, you know, extreme physicality that Liberty brought in that first period, a little come back to haunt them a little bit. So Springboro's gotten right back in this one.
Here's Hillard heading towards the Zamboni doors. Shot towards Dew, a tight angle, but David Dew will glove it. 6:04 to go in the second. Still 1-1, Patriots and the Panthers. Drop it to the right of Dew as Schweitzer going to work against Hillard. Scooped up by the Patriots. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey now. Sam Turner going to work. Right wing for Raymond. On the other side, here comes a Springboro check. The Patriots push back behind the blue line. Turner with a feed towards the right. We've got Springfield. No, that is not Springfield. With the drive towards Kiplinger. On the other side, we've got Turner from the right point. Looking to give the Patriots their second lead of the game. The loose puck taken away by Springboro. It's a 2-on-2 on third Patriot catching up and intercepted by Corey Raymond of the Patriots. Raymond now for Harrison Schweitzer. Schweitzer now over towards the right face-off circle. Down low is Peters. Meyer on the ice for Springboro. Here's Hillard. He's got Patriots trailing, looking for Meyer, and it's broken up by the Patriots. And now Luckwin in front of our cameras here on the second story level of South Metro Sports in the lobby. Schweitzer hits it off the Panther, off the referee, off the glass, and I thought that was going to hit off the protective net to finish it off. But play resumes with 4:54 to go in the second, and we're tied up at 1. Liberty gets their goal late in the first period off a power play. Springboro gets theirs about halfway through the second on a power play themselves. Dew with a loose puck and jumps on it with Jason Long approaching. Not too far away was Luke Halverson. We're tied at 1 with 4:44 remaining in the second.
You know, Springboro's really dominated this period, only by the help of Liberty. They've committed a couple of penalties, giving Springboro a chance to really create some momentum. So these next 4 minutes or so are going to be very, very key for both teams. They're trying to get something going positive towards the end of the second period and in the third.
Aiden King on the left wing feeding Springfield, sending it high over the net. Looks good from up here, but it goes over the head of Kiplinger. Back down towards the slot. Defensive cleanup for Turner, and that hits off a post. You can hear the ping up from here. On target towards Dew. Play it just in front of his crease for Turner. Nice size for Turner, defenseman for the Patriots. Goes back to get it. Turner back in front of Burgess. Now here go the Patriots working towards the neutral zone with Springboro picking up the loose puck with 3:55 to go in the second. Right now Springboro's got the momentum, but a goal can change everything. Go to the locker rooms with the momentum on the side. That's normally a good thing. A shove to the back of Schroeder. And the Patriots rip the puck away. Liberty going to work. Tied up at 1. A great battle of 8-1-1 Liberty and 9-4-1 Springboro. Two very good teams in the Capital Hockey Conference. Springboro on their second season in CHC. Watch the conference celebrating 15 years as a conference. It's neat to hear about the history. Like I said, thisweeksports.com has the article about it. Ambrosia swings from the blue line towards the right face-off circle. He'll try to swing around past Kiplinger, and that trickles past Jay Kiplinger, and Liberty takes a 2-1 advantage. I believe that's Ron Ambrosia getting the goal for the Pats, and Liberty goes back on top by 1.
You know, right there is where, you know, Springboro kind of got away from their game plan, which is not to allow Liberty a lot of space to move in their own defensive end, and, you know, that's behind the net. That guy had no pressure, so you got to make him, you know, do something with the puck and get rid of it. But you know, they let him get a shot in on Kiplinger, and he just was just a tad bit late getting there, and you know that's going to get trickling most of the time when you're late like that. But your defense has got to be stronger than that.
Another late period goal for Liberty. They've scored in each period thus far, as Springboro trailing again by 1, this time at a 2-1 margin. Mason Hobbs with a drive towards the left. 4 Panthers are on that side. Hobbs picks it up with his back turned towards the Zamboni doors. Picked up now by Keegan Pullins of Liberty. Surakov will deflect his first and second pass. Heading behind the goal line, now taking control is Craig Lutwin. Mentioned momentum is a big key. You have another ice cut coming up, at least I believe you do. As momentum on your side, you get that vibe. It's hard to get the vibe back and forth like that. Now up for Pullins, left wing, towards the end boards. Scooped up by, I believe that's Peters out there. 2:20 to go in the second. 2-1 in favor of Liberty. Trying to add another one. Schweitzer sends it high over Kiplinger. Kept in by the Patriots. They'll go deep as Schweitzer again. Looking towards the slot. No one there for the Patriots. A nice clean-up job by Burgess. Swinging over from the right point. Getting it defensively. Patriots going back to work as Hobbs now trailing. I believe that's Schweitzer. No, that's Schweitzer with the puck control. Two Panthers swarm him with under 2 to play in the second. The Patriots go back on top. It's a 2-1 margin. And like Tyler said on that last goal, D-zone, D-zone, D-zone. It's what Coleman Hauser and I were talking about before the alumni game ended. Springboro alumni game before this. It's great to see the past figures of Springboro hockey back out here, still around home. It's great for a hockey community. Now back this way goes Hickson. He'll shoot it high and wide, avoiding the stick of Grant Burgess. Now towards the point, kept in by Peters, but an army of Patriots push it forward towards the neutral zone with 1:12 to go in the second. Still 2-1 Liberty, the advantage. The second goal was scored by Ambrosia, and I don't remember who scored it for Springboro. I do apologize on that, but it was a 5-on-3 power play goal. We're down to our final minute. Bouncing puck, Schroeder able to hold on to it. Racing forward is Raymond on the right wing. Raymond with a zig and the zag towards the faceoff circle, guarded by Marshall Cohen. Marshall Cohen offering up an arm to break it away. And now the captain will swing it towards the right, looking off the top of the stick of Slade Surakov, who keeps chugging forward. Make that Hickson, who kept chugging forward. The Patriots rip it away, and Tora going left wing with 30 seconds to play in the second. Shot at the gut of Kiplinger, stopped by the Springboro goalie. That's 28.4 seconds to go in the second, with Liberty leading 2-1.
You know, if you're Springboro, you still can go into the locker room, even though you're back down 1 goal. You know, again, it's only 1 goal. You made up that deficit after the first. You can make that up again. But you know, you take a lot of positives from this period. You really pushed. You know, you really made a good push. Got 1 goal, and you know, you just got to go back and refocus in the locker room, re-energize, and just come back ready again for the third period. You know, play 20 more seconds or 28 more seconds of strong hockey. Then you know, get yourself a rest, come back, get ready to do it again.
This has been a great battle thus far, as we have a Patriot jumping into the box and Craig Lutwin. I did not see the call, and I spy 5 Patriots out there and 5 Panthers out there. So it might not be anything.
I'm not really sure what that is, but eventually we'll figure it out.
Patriots on the defensive chase, but they might not have to go far, as that's whistled icing with 20.2 seconds to go in the second. And we'll drop it back in front of Jay Kiplinger as we're set to close off this second period. Panthers 6-2-1 in CHC play, and Liberty 4-1 overall. Liberty in the red division, that is the toughest division in the CHC, along with the white division being home to both non-Columbus schools in Springboro and Boulder out of Cincinnati. And the blue division has the 4 teams in it, which Bishop Watterson leads. 10 seconds to play in the second as Liberty reclaims the lead after Springboro ties it up on a 5-on-3. Making his way on the right wing, here's Hickson, blocked off the body of Keegan Pullins, who dives in front of that shot and denies Hickson the chance to tie it up late. And after 2 periods of play, Liberty leading by 1 at 2-1 over the Springboro Panthers.
You know, a really good period by Springboro. And even though they gave up that goal with about 3 minutes left in the second period, they did a really good job of playing just really, really good hockey for 15 minutes. You know, that's just a goal that just, you know, sometimes you're just going to give up, but you've got to be willing to get back to it and get back to work and just keep playing, that same hockey that you showed at the beginning of the first period and the beginning of the second period. They, they've got 15 more minutes to get back in this game. And get at least get one, get this tied up, and if they can get it done, then and they'll be in good shape headed towards the end of the game. But they've got to come back out in the third period with that same energy and play through the checks and continue to play good hockey.
We'll take a break and we'll come back after the ice cut as the Panthers of Springboro trail to visiting Liberty Patriots by a 2-1 margin. Here in the YouTube home of South Metro Sports, we'll come back for period number 3.
It's a really, really good game.
Yeah, it is. It's a great game.
Really, really great game.
What? Your turn. Okay.
Schroeder on the 50-yard line, running, intercepted by Loudon.
Oh,
Ryan Worth.
yeah.
Home run by Loudon.
Still wrong sport.
Oh.
Keep trying.
We're on deuce, barely over the net. Oh.
Could be volleyball.
Could also be volleyball.
You got the strike. Willie pick up the spare. We were on a par 4 just in the neutral zone.
Oh, hey,
Neutral zone. We got one.
Throwing an oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah.
That's not a sport. I just wanted to hear someone imitate Hulk Hogan.
Okay, WWE isn't a sport.
It's entertaining. I'll say that.
It certainly isn't a sport.
Brother, let me tell you about after WWF
Are you skating after?
public skate.
Yeah. I saw you try.
Yeah, I'm not trying again. No way. Well, the problem was when I tried skating, I was given figure skates, not hockey skates. So I was like, yeah, see, I can't skate. I'll live.
So you skating after the game today? Oh, come on.
I'm not skating after the game today.
You're not allowed to skate.
You're not allowed to skate.
That's my point.
Yeah, that
Like the
We're
girl
supposed to have
that night.
surgery on it.
Did you see it or not? I was here. Her leg or ankle?
I think it was she fell. She went down. Still, she's getting better.
Hey. You remember Sports Springboro?
No, it honestly it looked like it was just a misplaced rebound and just rolled in off the house. I know Schroeder was in front of the net, but
I don't think he touched him.
I think it just came.
Goalie off him.
It looked like there was Howard down here in the corner. He took the shot. It just looked like it was a bad play by a dude that just ended up in the net.
The one thing I wish I had for Springboro games is a stat wall, like Wall percentage. I wish I had that because I don't have shots on goal. I don't have any.
I can go ask Tony who scored that goal.
I was looking on his Twitter feed and he didn't say. He said that he was trailing 2-1.
He doesn't practice other than at the end of the period to who's winning who's losing.
Yeah, but normally if it's a big Springboro goal, he'll have it.
I've done this plenty. I'm done.
Thinking the guy keeping score up here.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue to retire from this.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Doing a good job?
Need a water?
Yeah, I used to love the video. But I had my really bad one. Yeah, last year I did all the games.
I was on the net and I did that.
Right, 5 minutes?
Oh, this one was better. Hang on, it's great. Just bumper hits, I guess. And all I said, I go through what I call the editor. Yeah.
So the guy that just went in, he got
I never did.
misconduct?
I just
He didn't even say.
you know, so
He's like, here's the guy going to the box. Well, that was fun.
I don't know if you mentioned it. It's really weird.
That was great.
Notice your signal. This one is a forward box.
Yeah.
And you take someone off the ice.
I have another sheet.
If somebody wants to fight.
Screenplay is good. He's a very good player.
Well, I saw that 5-minute major. That was a song that I know, but
There's something wrong with that team.
Who was that? Who was the?
I thought two went in the box. Yeah, but I don't know. It was tough to see from here because all I saw he was already in the box. Like, hey, someone went in the box. Isn't that cool?
And then there's 5 people. There's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm still counting. There's like 5 on 5. Anymore, I have to count the players, or else I'm like, oh, well, I guess we're on the power play. Cool.
It was. That was a good season.
These 2 years have been good. I mean,
It's been a great game.
absolutely. I mean, like I mentioned, Liberty's one of the top teams around Central Ohio and Southwest Ohio. Just wish that, instead of Hank with the big voice.
No. Federal's terrible.
I just hope they can reverse that.
What was the score of the game this morning?
11-0 over the Daytonville JV. Yeah, I mean, I know the goalie, Patrick Gallagher. We saw Jeff Gallagher, and they do all that stuff in the Dayton Fire Department. No, it wasn't a pretty game. We scored 6 in the first. It's better than the first game we played them, but
Didn't they play? They played Northern Kentucky.
I
heard they played awful.
after Northern Kentucky tied it up, yeah, they did. They just, I feel like it's just lost focus. I'm not saying the kids lost focus, but it's just like, just defeat.
Yeah.
I don't want to say careless. That's not what it is. It's just,
They didn't stay on it.
no. And they had all the opportunities too. They were giving Northern Kentucky a good battle. The one thing KY scored again and have.
They should have beaten Indian Hill. That Indian Hill team is not better. I mean, that's a good. Don't get me wrong. That's a good team.
Lamink is
But
their best player.
right.
Why?
But that's not a team that. That's not a team that's going to A, compete with anybody else outside of that tournament. And B, that's not a team that should give them any problems.
Well, actually, Indian Hill beat Northern Kentucky for first place.
I'm a field.
4-1.
I can walk into the kitchen.
I mean,
Either one of them, Northern Kentucky's not a team that Centerville should lose to either.
yeah, but I'd rather
But it's all experience.
I'd rather see that than, a bad loss to a league.
We've got good players.
I feel like outside of Elder and St. X, I feel like Centerville should
But I wasn't around the first
everyone.
Well, St. X should be. Elder's going to beat everybody badly because they're just that much better than what they should.
They beat St. X badly, and I thought Elder was down from last year. So that was a surprising win. I mean,
Get this. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when I was in high school, Elder was a laughing stock of the class. Like, they were horrible. They couldn't win a game.
which is funny now that we look at it now.
Like,
Elder was
when I was a sophomore, or junior, I don't remember. Centerville went down to Sports Plus, wherever Elder was playing. Maybe they were playing with Florida. I don't remember. But they went down there and beat them 12-0. 12-0.
Why couldn't I broadcast those?
Because you were doing
One man
Demons at the time.
You're that young.
I'm only 22.
I'm turning 30 this year. I don't need this crap. God.
Demon / Demolition.
I'm trying to think what year that would be.
It would have been 11 and 12. 2011, 2012.
Actually, I wasn't involved with hockey yet. It was still Gems. 11, 12. That's last year in the Dayton Gems.
Yeah.
What did I do 11, 12? I don't know if I did anything, actually. Oh,
But yeah, they went down and beat us 12-0, and it wasn't even that close. Like it's just they could score whenever they wanted.
And just think of it now, Elder's cream of the crop.
Now Elder's, one of the 10 best teams in the southern half of Ohio. Like,
That's scary. I mean, I know all schools have to
now,
take their
to be fair, Centerville, they're down right now, but I would think over the next couple of years they'll get to come back up.
I hope.
There's some kids coming up that are pretty good players.
The newest elk, Mike Bayo, big body, but it's hard to see him. He's just big. So, are you good to go for the third?
Good.
So it's Pat Bryant, Panthers, Springboro, and Olentangy. Olentangy. Say Olentangy. Olentangy, Liberty 2, and Springboro 1 as we enter the third period here from South Metro Sportsplex. This has been a great game and hopefully one that you, the fan, has enjoyed watching and making us a part of your last Saturday night of 2017. Calendar flips on Monday. Hope you have a Happy New Year. Hope you had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays as we wind down towards 2018. This is Lee W. Mallon and Tyler Poe joining me again. Tyler, these two periods have been great. Springboro tied it up about halfway through the second, and Olentangy Liberty took the lead late in the frame. For the third period, you're facing a one-goal deficit if you're Springboro. What have you liked so far about this Panthers squad against the Patriots?
I really like the fact that in the second period they made the necessary adjustments. Towards the end of the first period, I don't know if they weren't expecting it, but Liberty was really physical, and they have been the whole game. They looked like they started to get a little bit scared and weren't really willing to play into the check and play through it. But in that second period, they just came out with a ton of energy and just they got themselves a couple penalties, got right back into the game, and which set up with an exciting third period. And I'm really excited to see how the third period develops.
Patriots attacking down again, just like the first period, as the net has become dislodged, and we have a couple of shoves. Looks like it settles down quickly. 14:23 remaining in regulation. Springboro trailing Liberty by a 2-1 margin. Panthers going back up the ice on the attack against David Dew. The backup is Andrew Vidrick, and Jay Kiplinger in net for Springboro. His backup, Jake Kirby. I believe this is the last game of 2017 for these Panthers, as 2018 will have the Springboro Shootout the first weekend. A big series, as Coach Morris mentioned on the pregame interview. Here is Loudon Maples trying to pour it on home. That's just a bit shy, and swept down by the Patriots. And that's icing going against Liberty with 14:07 to go in the third. And still 2-1 Patriots. Like I mentioned, Springboro Shootout. Coach Morris mentioned that number 9 Elder in actually in the Columbus region. Number 9 Elder battling the Panthers. That's always a big series. Springboro and the Purple and White Panthers with a couple losses in that shootout tournament. Shootout's going to be fun to see.
I'm interested to see, he always ends up having one team or two teams from out of the area. So I'm curious to see who he's going to be, Coach Morris is going to bring into that tournament. Should make for an very, very exciting weekend.
Absolutely. Lots of great hockey. It's all here at South Metro Sportsplex. If you can't make it, please stay tuned to our YouTube page, South Metro Sports. If you like Centerville Elks hockey, it's Centerville Elks hockey on YouTube. Zach Meyer gets it off a Liberty touch, and racing forward goes Meyer. Lost the handle, goes towards the near corner, bumped away by the Patriots. Like you mentioned, the Patriots using their physicality with the checks and the puck control to their advantage do have a bigger size than Springboro. It's been fun to watch. Springboro's held their own against one of the top teams in the Columbus region. That hits off the protective netting. 13-11 to go in the third. It's 2-1 favoring the visiting Liberty Patriots.
Like you just said, again, that their physical, it's been Springboro's, tactically sound strategy and, ability to, just play smart hockey matched up with, Liberty. Also, they're able to play very, very good hockey, but they're also very physical. So, it's been an interesting matchup all night long. And, again, it's going to be an interesting, very, very intriguing last 13 minutes of this game.
In the Columbus District poll released a couple days ago, Coach Morris tweets it on Twitter as well. Delayed penalty and a whistle with 13:02 to go in regulation. And that's a head slap. And 2 minutes, says the referee.
It's going to be, it looks like Landon Smith again is going to the box for Liberty.
I know it's not called a head slap, but
head contact maybe.
Head contact, yeah. That's probably the official term for it. Head slap, Mike.
Be a little
that's,
bit.
That's the funny term for it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if you're laughing or not out there.
Golden opportunity for Springboro to tie this game back up here on the 5-on-4 power play.
And the Patriots quickly clear it away. Liberty top in the Columbus District in the second release as Marshall Cohen battles. And we'll have delayed penalty as Marshall Cohen will have a late shove on Connor Heisel. That's going to bring us to 4-on-4 hockey for 146. 12:48 to go in the third. It is 2-1 Liberty the score.
That's just not something. If you're Springboro, you're down 2-1. I understand as Marshall Cohen, he's rather upset going to the box. He thought there should have been another penalty on him, on the guy that took him into the boards hard. But I understand the frustration, but you cannot take a penalty. They're taking away an absolutely golden opportunity for your team to get right back into this game with the main advantage. You've got to stay calm and find another outlet for that frustration, at least for the next minute and 45, whatever was left in the power play.
1:41 to go on the Liberty infraction and 1:56 to go on the Cohen cross-checking, as it was called. 12:43 to go in the third. It's 2-1 Patriots as Schroeder battling against Ron Ambrosia. Kept in by the Patriots attack. Ambrosia with a pickup against Mason Hobbs. The two go to work, and incoming is Connor Heisel. Heisel shoots it high over Kiplinger. Picked up at the right point by the Patriots. Please, possibly, no, that's number 5, Grant Burgess, out there. Jammed up Sam Turner and sent towards the end boards. And it's picked up now by David Dew. Springboro tries to keep it in to the neutral zone, and a 2-on-2 as Maples and Schroeder around the 2. And the shot, Sam Turner, saved by Kiplinger. Hobbs swings it away from the Liberty captain and controlled again by Connor Heisel, getting his stick down low. Burgess to work in the slot, going for Turner. 53 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. It's 2-1 Liberty, the score. Burgess sending it for Turner. Wide of the cage. Possibly a pass to Burgess. Close to the net. Now it's controlled by Ambrosia. Looking for Heisel. Tangled high towards the right corner. Maples and Heisel tangled up. Maples keeping his left skate by the body of Heisel. 23 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Patriots now too strong on the right wing. Heisel towards the slot. Cleaned away by Hobbs. And that's going to angle to the goal line, and icing on Springboro since it was 4-on-4. 11:10 to go in the third. 8 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. And then afterwards, there'll be 15 seconds of a Liberty power play. Patriots lead 2-1 with 11:10 to go in regulation.
That penalty by Cohen, what else? The other thing it did is it kind of killed a little bit of the momentum that Springboro developed towards the start of this third period. So they're going to have to work, pretty hard to get that, and get themselves a good push, try and get that tying goal.
Hobbs hits it off the boards. Picked up now by Aiden King of the Patriots. Off the stick hand of Kiplinger. And the Patriots, a brief 10 seconds on a 5-on-4. As Hauser trying to push it forward. Craig Lucklin will muscle it away. As the defenseman slides towards the Zamboni doors, and now we're back to full strength. 10:44 to go in regulation as Springboro trails Liberty by a 2-1 margin. These are some of the top teams of the Capital Hockey Conference going to work in Southwest Ohio, and this has been a treat to call. Patriots now go back this way. 4 Panthers lurking, trying to go in there. Lost his handle with Aiden King, and Surikov lost his balance. There's Kiplinger doubling over towards the right. Shot goes wide. Sam Turner with the tally. Squeezed by Hauser. Battling is Matthew Torr for the puck for the Patriots, donning the black alternative jerseys. Patriots in the black and the Panthers in the home whites with a blue shoulder yoke. About a third of the way through the third. It's 2-1 Liberty the score as Grant Burgess going back to work. Panthers, Marshall Cohen keeps it in play. Around the other side, here's Sam Hickson trying to slow it down. Goes back for Austin Barrick, who had the first goal for Liberty via power play. The game-winning goal would be Ron Ambrosia's score. And Springboro, 5-on-3 goal. I believe that was Hauser with the tip-in off of Dew, going back behind them on the slow rebounding bounce. Kept in by Turner, kicked Peters. Set towards the net, slowed down, Ambrosia going to work, circling the wagons. Towards the point, flick back. Now Heisel works. Heisel to Turner and batted wide. Great idea, but Barrick slaps it wide. He had a nice open net to work with too. 9:09 to go in the third. Liberty still up 2-1. Cohen swings it. As that is Barrick working against Cohen and Hillard. Hillard frees the puck loose, but it's Ambrosia on the touch. And Myers slips it past Ambrosia. Good cleanup by Keegan Pullins. Pullins has been playing some nice defense tonight for the Patriots. In front of what looks like a broken hockey stick out there. It's Marshall Cohen towards the left with 8:38 to go. Drop towards the far corner. The Panthers will send Hauser back out there. Marshall Cohen to the bench. Schroeder to the bench as Hobbs and Surikov take their place. 8:26 to go in the third. It's 2-1 Liberty to score here from the South Metro Sportsplex.
Really good job by Springboro to kind of reverse kind of a little bit of the momentum. Olentangy's created a couple really good opportunities the other way. So they Springboro's got to respond, and they're doing a pretty good job of that of being aggressive on the forecheck. So again, we're setting up for a great finish to this game.
Power play for Springboro, tripping call against Keegan Pullins. 8:12 to go in the third, and the Panthers go back to work in the 5-on-4. They did have a power play a couple minutes ago, washed out by a Marshall Cohen cross-check. But both teams unable to get anything working on the 4-on-4 and a brief 5-on-4. The Panthers look to have a full complement of 2 minutes on their 5-on-4. They go to work against the Patriots, leading 2-1 as that's Schroeder leading in. Buck still around the circle. Out point is Mason Hobbs. The Patriot close by, and Kevin Springfield towards the slot, making between the points is Marshall Cohen. Cohen towards the left. Leads it in. Here's Hickson down low. Lots of bodies in front of Dew, and swept away a sharp angle by the Patriots on that clear. 22 seconds gone from the power play. 7:47 to go in regulation. Patriots up by 1 at 2-1.
A really good job. They're moving the puck side to side by Springboro to create an opportunity.
Schroeder around the corners from Cohen. Here's Hickson settling in. Behind the back of Coleman Hauser. Close it up. Check by Patriots. Hauser unable to do much with the stick. Dew sliding left, right, left. Down to Marshall Cohen at the far point. Feed in. Here's Hickson. And he delivers it wide. I believe that's Turner working back there for the Patriots, looking for another clear. Sends it high towards the Raptors, and Springboro will have to go back in their own zone for the puck with 7:06 to go in the third. The Panthers lead 2-1 with 52 seconds to go in this 5-on-4. Panthers trail 2-1 against Liberty. Luke Kasky is out there. Kasky looking for the defensive grab, wiggles the stick quickly. There's a shot off Dew. It stays in play as Schroeder towards the corner. Marshall Cohen working away from the defenseman's stick and sliding in there, tail spinning. That's cleared away by Liberty that time. Kiplinger leaves it go as Hobbs kicks it forward, chased by Austin Barrick, who's got the first goal of the game. Barrick has it, drops it towards the slot, and hammered wide. Ron Ambrosia couldn't get an angle on it. Collision there as Hauser back to work. Hauser heads towards the bench. It looked like his hand might have been clipped. As Meyer, takeaway by the Patriots, and that will kill off the 5-on-4. We're back to 5-on-5 with 6:09 to play in the third. Liberty 2, Springboro 1 here on the YouTube home of South Metro Sports. Towards the rafters, please don't hit the lights. Battle in the Zamboni corner. Here's Turner, shot save, Kiplinger off his right leg, and off the side of the net, back to Turner. Flings it with two Patriots on that side, now just one in Burgess. Burgess bounces one, I believe that hits off Schweitzer before it curves towards Kiplinger. 5:38 to go, back to the open man, the ice, down low, Kiplinger, save, rebound, back out to the point man. This time Liberty between the points, getting their first goal from there. Turner just curved away from the net. Maples to work, makes a check, Patriots keep it in. A biscuit towards Kiplinger and a save with 5:20 to go in the third as Liberty leads 2-1.
You know, both teams really going back and forth with a lot of good offense and defense, and especially in these last 3 minutes. Springboro, obviously they had the power play, so they created a couple really good opportunities for themselves, and then Liberty turned it right around when they got their fifth guy back on the ice. So again, really good game towards the end of this one. It's going to make for a really exciting 5 minutes as we finish this one out.
Hauser will battle for the face-off as Long will swing it over towards the right, push from behind, that frees the puck for a second, and Surakov on the right wing tangled up in the referee crease. Back to the Patriots in their own zone with 5:06 to go in the third, and a 2-1 Patriots advantage and a very good Capital Hockey Conference battle. Surakov will shoot it, swapped away by David Dew. Now happening on the right side of the board. Here's a collision. There's a Panther yet to get up, and Jason Long back up on his skates. The loose puck trickles past the Patriot and Peters, and picked up by the Patriot. That's Springfield, shoved towards the corners. Peters looking for Hauser, heading towards the corner. Raced back by Keegan Pullins. He served his 2 minutes. 4:33 to go in the third. Patriots still up by 1. We'll have a whistle as that hits off a Patriot on the bench, and we'll drop it closer to due with 4:29 to go in the third.
Really, the story of this third period has been Jay Kiplinger. He's made just several really good saves to continue, again, to keep giving his team chances. And then, David Dew at the other end, he's made, again, also several good saves, keeping his team in the lead. He doesn't want to give up that second goal, and Kiplinger on the other end wants to keep his team in it and keep giving him chances. So, again, it's going to be an exciting end of this game.
The only time that Olentangy Liberty will play the Panthers this regular season, that is excluding any possible tournaments that the Panthers are a part of. The next game for Springboro is January 5th to start off the Springboro Shootout. Look for more information on borohockey.org. Under 4 to play in the third period. It's 2-1 Liberty. The puck hanging around that right corner as two Patriots working against two Panthers. Arm goes up, and that is a penalty called.
It's going to be against Springboro.
With 3:49 to go in the third, the Patriots will have a power play. And who will be going to the box for the Panthers? I want to say that Marshall Cohen. He'll hang behind the referee. That's a check from behind, just signaled by the stripes. And a high stick, too, possibly a catch of the puck. That's not a penalty, but, with the hand. We're having a face-off for Kiplinger. I haven't seen a Panther go into the box.
It was Schroeder.
That's Schroeder. Lost good eye, Tyler. I missed that.
It's got 5 minutes up on the board.
They ruled a check from behind as Coach Morris jumps from the bench, shakes his head, disapproval of that call. But it will be a 5-minute major for the rest of regulation. Liberty works a 5-on-4 with 3:49 to go in the third. Panthers trailing by 1. This is the biggest PK kill opportunity on the day for the Panthers, and Marshall Cohen gets the Panthers started off on the right foot with that clear from the face-off circle.
This kind of kills any that 5-minute major kind of kills any real opportunity that Springboro had of getting that second goal to tie this game up. Just because now you're going to be killing off the penalty for the rest of this game.
3:27 remains in regulation. Patriots up 2-1. Olentangy Liberty back to work. Loose puck. It's Hobbs. Swing a clear back that way. Going back for it is Ron Ambrosia. Jack Hugavine, the head coach of the Patriots, with Kevin Alexander, the associate head coach. They have worked this Liberty program to an 8-1-1 record. There's a shot going wide from the stick of Connor Heisall. If the Patriots do hold on for the W, that is the 9th win out of just 11 games by the Patriots. It'll be the 5th conference win in 6 battles for Liberty. 2:49 to still play in the third. It's 2-1 Patriots. Swung to, that's Ambrosia. No, that is Heisall. Ambrosia now heads towards the far point. Fed to Ambrosia. He looks around. He'll shoot in the slot. Hits his own teammate in the hip. Heisall will get it back away from Marshall Cohen. Battling deep. 2:28 to go in the third. In the major, there's 3:37. 2:24 now left to go in regulation. 2-1. Liberty is the score. There's Barrick. Loose puck in front. Kiplinger dances over towards the right. Incoming puck. It's off traffic as Kiplinger now towards the left. 2:10 to play in the third, and Springboro gets that cleared down, and Dew is waiting at the far corner to make it work for the Patriots.
A really good job by Kiplinger. Even though he couldn't see that puck, he kept himself centered. He didn't have to make a save, but he was there if he needed it.
Now back this way. It will be played by Marshall Cohen. The Patriots have one on the power play in their attacking zone in the name of Aiden King. Here's Hobbs right wing with 1:43 to play in the third. This third period has went fairly quickly despite having a couple penalties. The net has been knocked off its bearings. So we'll fix it before we drop the puck again with 1:37 to play in the third. Liberty up 2-1.
Springboro, you got to start thinking about trying to pull Kiplinger, give yourself that 5th skater. Ordinarily you'd be looking at trying to get a 6th skater out there, but you've only got 4. If you want to try and tie this game back up, you gotta try something. You're playing on the penalty kill for the rest of this game, so you got to try something creative. Give yourself a chance, and be looking for in the next maybe 20-30 seconds for them to pull Kiplinger and get a chance on net here.
I think the ref just called something on Springboro. I wanted to say he called too many men, but that's not the case. There are 4 Panthers out there. Conte down in the box for the Panthers. Coach Morris is upset on this. With 1:37 to play in regulation and a face-off in front of Kiplinger. 2 minutes going against the Panthers, and now it becomes a 5-on-3 kill situation for Springboro. Hickson will work this face-off against Liberty's Matthew Torra. That's a big penalty against Springboro. I missed what the call was, Tyler.
I couldn't tell either.
Here's Hickson right wing towards the referee crease. Expect to see Kiplinger jump towards the bench if the Panthers can keep in their attacking zone, but the Patriots back in their zone, delayed offside against Liberty. And the Patriots play it. Hickson knocked down. Here comes Liberty on the right wing. Torres sweeps it. Can't find his man in the slot with 1:11 to play in the third, but the Patriots back with the puck. It'll be very hard to pull Kiplinger. You're down to 3 guys on the ice with 1:03 to go in the third, and that's going to be how the game finishes as the Patriots right now battling with a 2-man advantage. Schweitzer picks it up. Now Marshall Cohen will take off on the right. There's Marshall Cohen, right wing, heading towards the face-off circle. Picks up the handle. Kiplinger doesn't appear to be moving anywhere as the Patriots, with 40 seconds left, go on the left wing. 2-1, Liberty to score. Springboro on a 2-man kill. Loose puck, turn around. Aiden King says a shot, hits it off the side of the net. Kiplinger says no. King with the delivery, and will have a whistle, and holding has been called with 26.2 seconds to go in the third. And looks like the Patriots will put someone in the box. Looks like Aiden King is guilty of the hold. So we're now on 4-on-3 for the rest of this regulation. 26.2 seconds left. Patriots 2, Panthers 1. As the Panthers have 5 on the ice right now. It is 4-on-3 favoring the Patriots. There's 5 Patriots. And on the score Panthers as Marshall Cohen goes to the box. There's an extra Panther. Looks like Maples will go to the bench as Hickson, Hauser, and Hobbs stay put. A Triple H penalty kill out there. I just thought of that. Hickson now battles against Ron Ambrosia. It is tossed out of the hash marks and a whistle and timeout Patriots. So right now the lead favors Liberty 2-1. Coach Hugaveen, who actually told me how to pronounce his name in Dutch, and I was trying to write it down and I couldn't. I did. And you're broadcasting Dutch Lions soccer, and I tried to speak Dutch, but I can't. Let's be honest. 26.2 seconds to go. Liberty calls a timeout with a 4-on-3 on the way, favoring the Patriots. Tyler, it's coming down to the wire.
Yeah, for sure. It's been an exciting game. Springboro kind of they were looking like they were going to make a really strong push over the last 5 minutes of the game, and then just one just unnecessary hit from behind on I believe it was Schroeder, and that kind of put them in a hole for the rest of the game. Now, obviously, Coach Morris is not happy about either the call on Schroeder or the call the second penalty there. So he'll be when you only got 3 guys, you're not going to pull the goalie at that point. So he'll have a sour taste in his mouth from this one for a while.
If you do pull the goalie on a 4-on-3, the Panthers have to be deep in their attacking zone. The Patriots still, with a man advantage, now going 4-on-3. This opens up the ice a little bit, so anything can still happen here. That's why sports are so great, and high school hockey in Southwest Ohio and Central Ohio, for you Columbus folks and around Columbus folks, is so great. And I hope it continues to grow throughout the years. Here's Sam Turner one-on-one, and he'll score a 4-on-3 power play goal to give Liberty a 2-goal advantage with 7.1 seconds to go in the third. You've seen it all the power plays. You've seen Liberty trying to work the open ice, and Sam Turner gets it past Kiplinger, and that's a 2-goal lead for Liberty with 7.1 seconds to go in the third.
Yeah, they're still looking at 4-on-3 hockey here because Springboro's got 3 guys in the box right now. So, Springboro at this point just trying to get out of this game. They played a good game, and it was, again, tied at one point. But, they're going to try and just get out of this without it getting any worse.
This is the only time in the regular season Liberty and Springboro will play, and that does it for the contest. The Liberty Patriots defeat the Springboro Panthers 3-1. With the win, Liberty is now 9-1-1 on the season, 5-1 in conference play. Springboro, they dropped their second CHC battle in a row, this time in regulation, falling to 9-5-1 on the year and 6-3-1 in conference play. Still a very strong 2017 part of the schedule for Springboro as 2018 awaits both these squads.
Yeah, for sure. Springboro, they played well tonight. A couple bad minutes towards the end of the first period cost them a bit, where they let Liberty have a little bit more space than they had allowed them early on in the game, and then again towards the end of the second period, they let them have a little bit more space than they had the rest of the game, and Liberty made them pay. And that's what's going to happen when you're going to play these good teams. So when you give up just that little extra space with good skaters, they're going to make you pay. And they did a good job getting themselves right back into it. But towards the end of that third period, you got to play hard hockey, but you got to play clean and smart hockey. And they just didn't do that tonight.
Liberty defeats the Springboro Panthers in a great contest between the two squads, 3-1 with a late third period power play goal to have a 2-goal icing on the W. The next game for Springboro, is the Springboro Shootout starting January 5th and going on the 6th and 7th. And Springboro will be part of a Martin Luther King tournament. I don't believe it's Centerville. I think they go to.
They'll be playing in Columbus for a Martin Luther King tournament. South Metro Sportsplex will be completely taken over by Centerville and the teams that they bring in for their tournament. So in a very similar format to the Springboro Shootout, in that period based and winning periods and get points for winning games. So it'll be an interesting next couple of weeks here at the Ice House.
January 19th is the one to circle Panther fans as Springboro welcomes in Moeller. Will look to extract a little revenge from their 4-3 OT loss at Northland just last night. Again, Liberty defeats Springboro 3-1 in regulation tonight. Tyler, it's great to have you back. Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you in 2018, friend.
No problem. I always enjoy doing it with you, Lee. So I look forward to next weekend and next year. It's fun.
Sounds great. Happy New Year, fans. Liberty 3, Springboro 1. For Tyler Poe, this is Lee W. Mallon signing off, and thanks for making us a part of the last Saturday of 2017. Again, Liberty defeats the Panthers 3-1. Liberty's a good team. Great team. Absolutely. That was good. All right. Oh, right. I haven't stopped it.